Sabah everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to review the official OnePlus 6T glass protector from T-Mobile. They have these things either in the store or online. We're going to see how easy it is to install and does it actually impact our in-display fingerprint sensor on our OnePlus 6T. Coincidentally, if you'd like to be able to save $20 on your next order from OnePlus, please make sure to check out that first link in the description below. This is TK. Let's go ahead and see how good this glass protector is. So here we have it, the OnePlus 6T, and this is the PureGear high definition tempered glass for the OnePlus 6T. The cover unfortunately doesn't reflect the OnePlus 6T, but for the most part, it's an industry-leading touch and swipe protection, scratch-resistant lifetime warranty, and should be pretty simple to install as it's supposed to also come with a guide. The other thing I want to mention to you guys, of course, OnePlus is going to release an official glass protector for the 6T. It hasn't made it available yet. As soon as that's available, I'll make sure to order one and we'll make another video for you guys there showcasing that. In the meantime, if you have a OnePlus 6T and like me, the glass protector that they included in the box peeled off in your pocket, because that's what happened to mine, you definitely want to have something that will work on your device that will not hinder the fingerprint sensor, and that's really my biggest concern. We have an in-display fingerprint sensor that works great. So we're going to basically go through, obviously as you can see here, this is the initial testing. How well does it work? I have two fingers set up. Let's go ahead and unlock right there. And as you can see, it works very, very fast. So there is no issue, but there is no glass protector. Let's go ahead and open this up. Okay, so this is what comes on the box. We have a tray, kind of a guide to be able to help us install the glass protector. The glass that they include is already in here, connected to some pieces of tape, and we have a B and a B for peeling here, so we'll keep that in there. They include basically an alcohol wipe as well as a chamois included in the box. The instruction as well as basically pictures as to what you need to do. But last but not least here, they do give us one recommendation here is it explains to us basically that once you apply your glass protector is that you should re-register your fingerprints as opposed to just using what you currently have. So what we're going to do, as you saw in the beginning, I have already two fingers registered to the device. We're going to go through the process. We're going to test out those two fingerprints after I install the glass protector. And of course, we're going to go ahead and delete them and then re-register and see if there's any difference in performance. And for good measure, of course, this is basically custom fit made for the OnePlus 6T. Even though the pictures don't show a different device, this does work there. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to start off by cleaning our device and we are going to re-register the fingerprints once we are in that point. So go ahead and open up the box or package here. As I mentioned, we have a chamois, a dust remover sticker, as well as an alcohol wipe. Now, before we go any further, I always recommend you guys, whenever you try to install a glass protector, is to be in an environment where there's no dust flying or not a very dusty environment. And of course, make sure that you go through and look as close as possible. I'm not sure if this is a reapplicable glass protector, the way the official ones have always been for OnePlus, but to be on the safe side, go through, make sure it's clean. So I already know there's some dust here that I'm gonna have to go through and clean up. We're gonna go ahead and use the little alcohol wipe. I'm gonna give it a second there. I'm gonna use the chamois here. The phone's going crazy because I have the display on, but at this point, let's look at it here. We are gonna use the dust remover here. At this point, I'm gonna open up the tray and we're gonna go ahead and put our OnePlus 6T. And I'm gonna give it one more and I can see some dust. So I have it as best as possible, and at this point what we need to do is peel the bottom piece. So this is gonna be the top part here. There's a B that says peel here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this. And this will be the top layer. And again, one last time before we go through, make sure nothing landed. And it looks pretty good. So at this point, all they're asking is we're not gonna touch the glass. We're gonna use the little peel here at the top. Sorry for the focusing there. And we're gonna bring it down. And at this point, just bring all the way down, align. And then we're gonna basically apply pressure from the top all the way down. There's still some bubbles there. I'm gonna try to get them as much as possible. And we're gonna put it in. Okay, so at this point, it basically recommends us to just peel it. So I'm gonna put my finger on the glass here so that it doesn't peel it. But essentially all I'm gonna do is allow it to just come off slightly, slowly. We'll do it one more time, slowly. And here we are. The phone is in. I'll go ahead and remove it. Now, as far as an installation, this was not hard at all, but I would not necessarily call it a extremely perfect installation. We're going to get a chance to here, trying to rub off some of these extra bubbles that we have. So overall, it looks pretty good. The notch definitely is accompanied. Let's go ahead and put in some pressure here. So there's a few more bubbles here. Let me see if I can work those guys out. And well, let's turn it off right there. One more time. You can see right there, perfect installation. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and see. Okay, so there was a slight delay with the fingerprint sensor. That was there. Let's do it one more time. Yeah. Okay, so just keep in mind, they do instruct us to re-register our fingerprint. So let me just see here one more time. It seems like it's working. Let's double check real quick with cases before we go through that registration. So this is the Folio case that comes from Oneplus. This is officially through Oneplus's website, not through T-Mobile. So here it is. You look at right there. Pretty good, and no issues with this. This one is a 2D case. This is a clear 2D case. Let me see here. This is compatible. Sure enough, because the glass protector does not actually come all the way to the edge of the display, as you guys could see right there, because of this little gap, it's going to be really good and very case friendly, of course. Now we're going to check out the carbon fiber case. They have two different cases like that. There's the carbon fiber, of course, is the sandstone. These are very thin, minimalistic cases, and you know what? No issues, not a single problem. Again, due to the fact that this is slightly, not all the way to the edge of the display, it works perfectly. Of course, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, does it actually impact the front-facing camera? Now, here we go. It looks no issues at all with the front-facing sensor, so it shouldn't have any issues with the front face unlock, as it actually cover the camera. It goes right under it. And right now, you'll notice I have two fingerprints. This is basically my index and my thumb. I'm gonna go ahead and delete them, and we're gonna go through and re-register them just to make sure that they work perfectly. So I'm gonna say next. We're done. So at this point, I'm going to go home. I'm going to lock my phone, and let's go ahead and use fingerprint. Yep. No issues. Works perfectly. Definitely a very nice glass protector for our OnePlus 6T. Again, this is the official one from the T-Mobile store, so this is basically available in any T-Mobile retail store or online. And it works with our OnePlus 6T, either be it the unlocked one directly from OnePlus or the one directly from T-Mobile, as the hardware is for the most part the same. So just keep in mind, make sure you're in a room that's clean, that there's no dust flying all around, and take your time. I've done this many times, so obviously I was going a little bit faster, but other than that, I think this is great. Make sure to check out that coupon in the description below if you'd like to pick up a OnePlus 6T from OnePlus and save 20 bucks. Of course, check the link for the actual glass protector from T-Mobile. You can pick it up from either their retail locations or online, as it's available in both. Other than that, like and subscribe as usual. Thank you very much for the support. Let me know in the comments below what are the accessories that you'd like to check out for your OnePlus 6T. This is TK. I'll see you guys in the next video.